Cool, it's Alex here from the Fool Statista. I'm here to do another deck profile video. This time I'm doing Ice Barrier, as you can see. So I did do this video yesterday, but I'm an idiot and I was on mute the whole time because I'm an idiot. So this is my deck profile. We did well yesterday, so let's see if we can do well this time. So we have one medium of the Ice Barrier. The opponent can only activate one spell or trap each turn. Great effect. As long as they, and we have one general Wayne of the Ice Barrier. Spell traps from the field to your opponent's graveyard are banished. One general Gantala of the Ice Barrier. You target one Ice Barrier monster in your graveyard except him. Special summon it. Two general Raiho, because his effect's just amazing. They have to discard to use an effect. Then we have three of this guy. This guy is the best card in the deck. He is the main thing. Georgius, Swordsman of the Ice Barrier. You have him in your hand, you summon, then you tribute, you special summon him, then you get another one. Boom, straight into a synchro. So we play three of this guy. This new card changes the deck so much. Then we have Judge of the Ice Barrier. Each time your opponent activates effect, by paying life points, they lose life points. So anyone who plays so Solomon Judgment, they'd lose an extra 500. Any of the Dino, I can't remember the Dino deck, the Super Dino deck that pays life points. Then we have two of these guys. Then we have two Revealers. This guy one special summon, one Ice Barrier. Sorry if you can hear my boy out there, he's quite loud. Princess of the Ice Barrier. If you control another Ice Barrier, you can reveal any Ice Barrier, then equal number of set trails, return us to the hands. Three of these guys. Numbing Grub in the Ice Barrier. So he's great. He lets you block off a zone. So you can block off one monster zone. Then Spellbreaker of the Ice Barrier. What's that one do? Neither player can activate spell cards until the end of the next turn. So if you go first, get this card out, activate the effect after you've done all your stuff, then they cannot activate spells. Great card. Then we have two Shock Troopers of the Ice Barrier. Target one monster on the field. One water monster on the field, destroy it. Add one Ice Barrier. He plays well with another card you're going to see in a bit. There's some way we make every card on the field water. Defender of the Ice Barrier. He just stops anything attacking me unless it's lower than his defense. Then one Warlock of the Ice Barrier. When you control another Ice Barrier, both players must set spell cards before activating them. Then we got this guy. This guy's great. So I'm going to move him up here. This is what I had to do yesterday. So I learned that just so we can read his effect. So you tribute one other effect monster. We cannot special summon except Water Synchros. And then we get 3 tokens. And his level goes up. So we can get him up to a 5. We get 3 additional tokens. And he's a tuner. So that gives us an 8 straight away between him and the tokens, as long as we can do the things. So this guy, I did this guy yesterday with him. And then because he did him and the 3 tokens, we were great. This card's sent to the graveyard. You can add one Ice Barrier card that is banished during your deck to your hand except him. So you do him, then you add this card. It's great. It's such great. Then we have Silent Sea Nettles for the graveyard recycling. Banish a card from the graveyard, target up to 3 water monsters in your graveyard, shuffle them into the deck. So we can just recycle back into the deck. It's great. Then we have 2 of him. Then we have 2 Hexa, Spirit of the Ice Barrier. When you control Ice Barrier, you can tribute a thingy to raise his tuner level up, which is good. 1 Sea Kaiju, just because he's an aqua, he's a water, something as a clearer. It's a nice card there. Then 1 Caravan, which you can target 2 in the graveyard, shuffle, then we both get a draw. So the draw is the main part of that. Then we play 1 Magic Triangle of the Ice Barrier. 2 seconds. Then we have 3 medallions. I forgot this one. Magic Triangle of the Ice Barrier. Reveal 3 monsters and then target 1 card your opponent to just draw that target. And if you do special summon 1 Ice Barrier, that's good. Because most of the time we have 3 monsters in our hand that are Ice Barrier. And 3 medallions to add the thing. Then we have one Mirror of the Ice Barrier during this turn. Each turn this card's banished. This one I'm not sure. This one we might drop. It's not that great. Then we have 3 Moray of Greed. This card isn't once per turn. You do this, shuffle in 2, draw 3. You get 2 crap monsters and another Moray of Greed. Shuffle them back in. Then we have 1 Called By, 2 Freezing Chains of the Ice Barrier. So special summon it. Picture 3. So this one's a pain because we need to have the stuff in the extra deck. So that's good. Then we have 3 Imperms and this card. This is the one with the extra deck. So this isn't. This is the new one. They can't activate card effects in activation of my effects, so they cannot chain on to stop my stuff. It's such a good thing. But we need 3 in the thing. So I'm tempted to remove this guy and add in another Trishula, and then that will do it. Or maybe even get rid of the SP, because quite often we're waterlocked. So this is our extra deck. So we've got Trishula, 0 Dragon of the Ice Barrier. It's an 11. It's pretty hard to get out because of that, but we can get him out with this guy. So you'll see when I get to him. So he lets you get out this guy if he's destroyed, which is great. Then we have Ice Jade Gaimir Aegorine, which is another good card for his effect. Monsters you control cannot be destroyed or banished by your opponent's card effects this turn. So if we activate it in response, because it's a quick effect, so we can respond with it, you can banish the card. So if they have, it's hard to say, they need certain cards. If they got like 2 of the same card in there, we can get rid of both of them. Then we've got the big guy, this guy. If your opponent special summons a monster, except during the damage step, you can special summon 1 Ice Barrier monster from your hand, deck, extra deck, or graveyard, then change 1 opponent's attack position monster to defense. Once per chain. Not once per turn, once per chain. It's going to be so good. And then it's twice per turn. So you can get 2 special summons out. You get this guy and this guy. Boom. Done. Or this guy, this guy. Such a good card. I might have to play 2 of them as well, just because it gives us the extra thing. So this is all trialing. This deck isn't even out yet. This is also coming. This is coming out in Battles of Legend Terminal World for the support for the Ice Barrier. So still a while away for that. So stuff may change. They may announce other cards coming up in other sets that could come out in this. But I will update that. Same as I'm probably going to go back to the Tempire Dragons and do another change on that one and show you something like that closer to the time of the release. So then we have Emancipator Risen Dragoite. Top 5 cards of your deck. If you do return cards your opponent controls up to the number of rock monsters. So we're not going to use that. But when your opponent activates a spell or trap card or effect while a water monster is in the graveyard, you can negate and destroy it. That's the effect we want. First effect, pointless. Then we have Cradle Dragon. So this one's good. This card, when this card synchro summon, you can target cards your opponent controls up to the number of water monsters used for synchro summon of this card. Destroy them. This card's destroyed by battle or card effect sent to the graveyard. Can target one of the monsters in your graveyard, special summon it. So that's great. Then Coral Dragon, he has the draw when he's destroyed, and he also lets me discard and destroy. Then it's a synchro deck. You can't play a synchro deck without playing Baron. He's just too good. Then we have this card. This card currently isn't that great, but by the time this deck is available, he will be good because he stops battle phase. He stops 1 battle phase effect. So we need him. So each time another monster you control is destroyed, inflict 600 damage to your opponent. During the battle phase, when your opponent activates a card or effect while you control another monster quick effect, you can negate the effect if you do destroy that card. So the dragon deck we've previously done, this is a counter to that. He goes into Trident Dragon, or they go into Trident Dragon, should I say, not him, and then you quick effect, boom, you can negate it, destroy it. Great. Then we have Croystron Quandrax. He, once returned during opponent's main or battle phase, you can quick effect immediately after this resolve. Synchro summon one synchro monster using materials, including this card you control. So that's the main one we want. And then Tatsunuku. If we used him as a material, you can use something in your hand. Then we have Marincess Coral Anemone, Anemone. Damn, I'm terrible at pronouncing the words. I'm so bad at it. So we have Amenome, because he lets you get a 1,500 or less attack in your graveyard, special summon it to the zone this points to. So that's good. He lets us either go down or sideways, depending on where you have him. But we normally only have the one link. So we have this. So that pretty much does this card, this card, this card. The Sea Nettles lets us get this card, this one. Even lets us get them out. These. And then none of these. These are all the big ones. Oh, even lets us get. Oh yeah, this is because that's actually meant to be there. So none of the top cards, none of the boss ones. Then we've got SP, because what's an extra deck card without having an SP in it? Same as Typhon. Most decks play it. The only decks that I don't know that don't extra deck summon are Flu and Dogmatica. And then we have the card that I mentioned, the water. So this one, number 4, Stealth Kraken. So this card, all face-up monsters on the field become water. All. Once per turn, you can destroy one water monster your opponent controls. If you do inflict damage to your opponent, equal half the attack it had on the field. So a lot of cards play through the effects because of the type. So this stops any of that. You get this card out, everything's water. Then you get this card out, boom, destroy a water monster. Great. They play together. That's why it's there. I could drop that down to 1. We are at 45 cards. It is quite a big deck, but it flows. There's not much to brick on. Oh, there is quite a lot to brick on, but we need these guys. As long as we can get to these guys, we're good. So, then side deck. 3 evenly, 1 skill drain, 3 triple tactics talent, mainly because it lets us do the draw. 2 lightning storm, 1 harpies, 3 ash, 2 draw. That is our current thing. We do not want D-Shifter. It's hard to play around it. D-Shifter will affect this deck because we want he lets you come from the graveyard. A lot of these are graveyards, not banished. So, sorry. That is the deck. Let's do some tests. We'll do 2 tests, 3 duels, same as before. Get rid of the pop-ups. Let's see how our hand goes. So, look at that. So we have Medallion. So activate Medallion. We will add Mirror. We will so what we're going to do is we're going to summon this guy. Then we're going to activate this guy. Yes. He lets us get this guy out. We're going to then activate this guy by getting rid of Hexa. And he gives us 3 tokens. He's now out of 5. And then we can go into the synchros. So we could... This is where we want to go. So if they had something on the field, we'd go into Greydale. We could go into Coral, because we get the once per turn discard. We could go into him. He gives us a negate while we have a monster in the graveyard. But this is the card we're going to go to. He's a big, beefy thing. And so we get rid of this guy. Get rid of these 2, 3. So that would have been good for the Greydale. And then we use his effect. He only has the hand, so we banish the hand. So it's a nice looking hand we got there, like a field we got there. We can't do anything else right now. Actually, we could do this, activate this. Yes, to special summon a level 4 or lower. We could then go into this. We could activate him to get rid of, if we do a 3, he goes to a 3, that will be a 5 with a 3. I think they're both 8s actually, so yeah, we can't do anything with that anyway. But he's a level 3, he's a level 5. That's a nice looking field we got there. Oh, really? Okay, so that wasn't great. What can we special summon here? So we can go Lancia. So we can do Lancia. So he's a 1, he's a 10. We'll go to the Lancia. We could have done that before. What else do we have? We have the Anemone and the SP. We don't want to go to the SP. SP's a thing. We'll go to battle. Hit. Hit. And so let's see. This is where we can draw off more. Cool, we got this card again. So we can summon it. We cannot synchro right now. What can we do? Pretty much. But that's the thing. During their turn, they would have special summoned. They would have done something. We would have got more cards out with him. An extra 2 cards. So we would have had another one of this, and we probably would have went for. We wouldn't have went for Gradle because he's the thing we want. We could have even went for SP and had an SP out for the banish effect. Or is it only water? Oh yeah, it's only Ice Barrier. So we couldn't have went for the Ice Barrier. We couldn't have went for the Gradle. We would have went for the Synchro, the big Synchro guy, and the other big Synchro guy. Right, there you go. So it's quite easy to get the big guy out. Okay, we'll do another test. Get rid of the pop-ups. Where's our test? There we go. See, straight away. Nice little hand. So we can add. Let's activate, add this. We're going to do this just as well because then they'll ash, they'll do their thingies, and then we can still use the effect for this guy. We're just playing, so we're trying to play. Let's bring in General Raiho. We'll summon the Numug. Block off that zone. Then we'll activate him. Yes. We will add Mirror. We'll then special summon straight into this guy. Boom, boom. We've got this for later. We can activate that, but there you go. We've got our token guy. We've got this. He special summons. We go straight to him. Tribute, because his is a quick effect, isn't it? No, it's not. It's not a quick effect. So then what we'll do is we'll summon him by getting rid of this into this guy. Yes, we want to activate that. We will add this guy. And then we can activate him again. Get him out. Yes. Get this guy out. Like, then we go into. What can we go into this time? We can go into a 9 or SP Anemone. So we won't do any of them. Actually, what will we do? Okay, so we don't want to do that. No. We'll go battle phase. Attack for 3. 21. So now we have, every time they special summon, we get an extra monster. Every time they use an effect, they have to discard a card to use the effect. And then you can target one monster on the field and destroy it, and add an Ice Barrier from your deck to your hand. And we have an impan, which we could have set, but because we're doing the test, like realistically, we would have set the impan. We would have set it right here to hit that. Right, so he's a 7. We'll summon this. Then we'll go battle, and it's over. So that's how this deck flows. It just flows so much better. So that's the 2 test hands. We will click save. We will go back out. We will duel. Let's see how well we do compared to before. We're going to go scissors. We're always going to go scissors. Scissors again. We're gonna go first. See? We didn't get it, so we moray. We shuffle in Spellbreaker, and we get not much really. So we can set an Imperm, and we're gonna have to. We'll summon this. It's not great. We'll set the other Imperm, and we have a Gamsel and a thingy. That wasn't a great hand. Okay. Even our shuffling didn't do good. We could potentially get this guy out. Really? That was a good play. Double lock. Lightning Storm me. And what are they playing us? Centurion. It's another deck we need to look at, really. Or Danger. So we currently have nothing. That's the other thing, is our water that lets us get tribute of water. Boom. Cancel. Ready? That's that 4 cards. I'm hoping they lead it with 4, so they've gone into the Synchro, so that's 3. Yes, that's 4 again. No, that's only quick play. We want them to 4. We want them to end on 4, so that's another quick play. So they set 1, cool. They can go to battle, they can hit me for 35 right now. Cool. Come on, something good. So, special summon that out. We'll activate this. They've used their spell. Okay. So that wasn't great. They're going to synchro into a 12. What are they going to go for? Oh, they're going to Calamity lock me. Not anymore. Okay, so this hasn't gone great. This is why we're doing 3 battles, so that we can see how well it all plays. We're at 22. They're at 2. They're at 22. Oh, they got rid of me with effects. Okay. Yeah, so they're going to Calamity lock me now. Oh no, they didn't. Shooting Quasar Dragon, okay? But he's got game anyway now. 24. Yeah, easily got game. So this one's over. We're not gonna quit, we're gonna take defeat. Let them do all their plays. But we should. Second game, so annoying. Yesterday when I was streaming on mute, so much better, flowed perfectly. Every time, got the card I needed, the card you need to stop, you see him. Ice Barrier is not great without that new card. fun. I'm gonna try it at locals. Get that sorted. Yeah, there you go. He's got enough to beat me with just that. Cool. That's duel number 1. Let's duel number 2. That's why I like dueling other people. You guys get to see how it actually works. Okay, I'm pretty crap, but you get to see. It's good. Oh. Yeah, great. Boom, boom, boom. That's good. This is a nice looking hand. We got playable stuff here. We have playable stuff. Oh, branded fusion. So now it's trying to work out what he's playing. Branded what? So I highly doubt he's playing pure branded. Sucks. I would have liked to go first with this hand. Get this guy out. Go straight into the 10, and then we're perfect. Okay. Maybe I'll call by Fool and Flagon if I can. Oh, they banished it already anyway. Didn't get the chance. Okay, I'll say Mirror Dragon. So he's playing Kamara. Branded Kamara. So we're gonna. So first thing first is one medallion. Okay. So another thing, medallion isn't what first 1%. Is he gonna negate? Yep. Yeah, we'll call by the Ash. They can't do it again. Cool. That's fine. He's used his negate. He's done this thing. We want to add Jiraiya for next turn. Then we'll activate this guy. Because it's not once per turn. Hey. We will get. We'll get him again. We'll have all 3 of them because he's such a good card. So normal summon this guy. We will lock off that round. We can't do the special summon. I should have grabbed someone smaller actually, so I could have gone into the thingy. We got this guy out. He's big. We'll go to battle. Into that. He's going to destroy us, unfortunately. I didn't really like. Oh, card. Okay, so we'll go to end. He's going to destroy us. Yes. And with this guy. Ooh. So let's see what he can do. I screwed up attacking the Mirror Jade actually. I should have left the Mirror Jade on. We need to get him out quick. I'm hoping we get another because it's special into him. Go into another. Go into Agene. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, we're gonna special summon him. Oh, he quit on us. That sucks. So that's 1-1. See? That's like, it's good. That was flowing. It was great. We're about to beat a branded Kamara with Ice Barrier. Like, don't get to say that often. Not with the old Ice Barrier. That new support is just so good. That new level 5 or 6 card, the what's his face? He's just such a good card. Come on. This will be at a game. It does this sometimes. So this is a nice thing. We get to try decks right now. Yeah, so we'll have to quit out with this. Go back into single duel. See if it works this time. Yeah. Scissors. Boom. Come on, we needed a good hand like before. Perfect. So activate the Moray. See if that goes in. Shuffle one of these. Shuffle him. So unfortunately we'll have to judge that. Activate this guy. Swordsman. Yes. So we can get Way now. Yes, we're going to add a medallion. Activate the medallion. Add in another one of this guy for next turn. Summon into the big guy. We can activate what's one we can activate. No, we don't want to do that yet. So that's a nice thing. This guy, any spells or traps from my opponent are banished. Any special summons, we get a special summon from our thingy. And we're set up for the next turn. What's he playing? What's he playing? Banishment of the Dark Lords. Okay. So we'll probably get. What's he doing? There you go. Yes, I guess I would like to special summon. There you go. We special summon Rayo. Not yet. Yes. We will get out. Sky. Right, look at that board. Look at that board. No. Look at that board. That's a nice board. Set up for the next turn. Nope. Yes, we do. Banish this card. Banish one from the graveyard. What do we want to banish from the graveyard? Cannot be special summoned. We'll banish Christia. There you go. That's what you get. That's what you get for trying to clear my field. Ass wipe. There you go, you quit. Boom. This is the downside. It would have been nice to play it all out, but he quit. So, that is the Ice Barrier deck. I'm happy with it. It's 45 cards. It's like, what would you cut? Say in the comments what you would cut. That, like, to me, that's fun. That is a fun deck to play. I don't know why. It was just so fun. So that first hand, like, if you're playing against this, stop this card. Stop him. You'd have to Effect Veiler him, Imperm him. Save it. Stop playing. Save the Imperms for him. Just him. Possibly, because he's a 6. He's special summoned. It's easy. Or cool by him. So yeah, that is my Ice Barrier deck. That was a much better play by me. So my next video, I'm likely going to do, I'm not sure which deck profile next, probably Kashtira Lab, Raid Raptor. I could even do my bargain buy video of what, like, cards that pick up for these decks I've just played, like what you can play, what you can use against it. Like, I could be doing that. I'm not sure on how the format of that is going to go. But if you could like, subscribe, follow us, we have Instagram, click on the links, look at our music, look at our art. So thank you all for coming in.